What's up, GFUEL fanatics, addicts, and maniacs? Today, we're actually going to do something really special because I've been doing, on my personal Twitter, a second move Sunday, meaning that I add a second move to some of my Pokemon in Pokemon Go, and the winner actually gets his own GFUEL mix. I run that poll, so go ahead and follow me on Twitter so you can be voting, and so I can come up with better and creative ideas. Um, what was difficult about making this video around, I wanted to do something special because Hypno was this Pokemon that we did a second move to. Because Aerosol won the battle for the worlds, and he took home $1,000 worth of cash value prize money. So when I was thinking about making this video, I was thinking about what two flavors would come together. Unfortunately, I don't have lemonade. I didn't order lemonade when it was unvaulted, and it's still unvaulted at this time. I didn't order it on the BOGO, so I felt like it was not... You could do so many things with lemonade. I just didn't want to purchase it, and I know I said I would buy some. I'm going to come with the next best thing, and it's Hype Sauce. Hype Sauce is also sold out at this very moment, which is crazy because they restocked that bad boy and then sell out within a week. I'm pretty sure that BOGO sale, it's multiple people's first place kind of thing. So Hype Sauce, I found like was already a perfect situation because the lemonade would have been the yellow form of Hypno, and then the shiny variation would have been the pink form, which is the raspberry in this case. And so Hype Sauce within itself can be Hypno's GFUEL mix, but that's like shortcutting it. So I went to my GFUEL packs and see what I had. So I had the Hype Sauce. I had the French Vanilla, which I wasn't shaking. I went through my single packs, and I came across cotton candy. So we're actually going to try the cotton candy. The cotton candy was white when we first mixed it. Wasn't that great. So we're going to take actually the worst one that I've tasted so far and mix it with the best one. One of the best ones that I've tasted. So we're going to pop this open. My water has already melted. It smells strongly like cotton candy. This one's already yellow as it goes. Yeah, it's yellow as it mixes in. So I'm not too worried. So we could, quote unquote, use that as the official like Hypno. Then I'm going to use about half of the pack. Oh, I'm trying to be careful not to drop it all. We're going to do half the pack. We're going to grab about half a scoop of the Hype Sauce. And I stopped drinking Hype Sauce for a while because I thought it gave me a headache. Something else was giving me a headache. I thought it was like Snow Cone, when Snow Cone was giving me massive headaches. And I didn't know Snow Cone was giving me massive headaches until I tweeted about it. And then somebody said that it could be the artificial sweetener because they had an issue with it. Then a whole thread started saying that actual Snow Cone was giving multiple people headaches from the artificial sweetener. So that flavor within itself became a little bit not like problematic, but it was just causing a lot of issues. So I decided to retire it. I wanted to give it to A-Drive when I was in Dallas. Unfortunately, him and I did not cross paths again for me to give it to him. So I'm going to get the Winter White Shaker. As you can see, we already have some things going on in there. There's like the residue at the bottom. So we got the residue at the bottom. There's that Hype Sauce pink. I'm assuming the pink's gonna be overwhelming. Cotton candy within itself, like no offense, Keemstar was not the best flavor in my opinion. I've had it with milk, and that's what I wanted to try this next cotton candy with. There's enough left that I left in the pack just to have a little bit with milk. But we're starting to see that Hype Sauce pink come out that many of you love and know. Give it a good, like, 3 more seconds. So I'm nervous because cotton candy was not my favorite. It does smell like a cotton candy lemonade. I'm not gonna lie, it smells like the fair booth. Yeah, it totally smells like the fair booth. Like the food booth at the fair. That's what it smells like. It's just like lemonade candy, like everything that you could possibly want. There's a lot going on right there. That's really interesting because it's cotton candy and it's lemonade. I feel like I'm 6 again at the fairgrounds. There's so much lemonade. Like the lemonade, the tartness at the end. But the cotton candy was also one of the sweetest flavors after green apple that I've had. There's not the horrible aftertaste. That was just pure lemonade. There's so much complexity going on around this. It's not bad, but I'm really surprised by it. I wouldn't say it's the greatest, but I'm really surprised. But if you want to kick back to your childhood, I recommend mixing cotton candy and hype sauce, and you wouldn't be disappointed. I don't think you'd be disappointed. I was not expecting that. It was really great. So there's also one thing that I would like to address. Typically, I do a flavor profile, and I give the analysis on the tip of the tongue, where you can have like the fruit flavor noses. You can have the fruit flavor on your nose and the tip of your tongue. In this case, there was like the raspberry. It was like a bit tartness from it, but the cotton candy takes it away, and there's lingering notes of cotton candy and lemonade at the same time, which is pretty unique because both flavors are in different sides of spectrums. One's 15 calories, which is the hype sauce. One's 25 calories, which is the cotton candy. It's kind of really interesting to see it. But the thing I did want to address is the colder a drink is, the worse or the better it's going to taste, if that makes sense. Let me re-say that. The colder a drink is, the better it's going to taste. This goes for the same logic as beer. A lot of people don't like warm beer because it does not taste great. Especially if like you start getting into lower end beers, it doesn't taste great. That's why they serve beer extremely cold. It's to hide the imperfections. So there's a lot of people saying that they don't like G Fuel with a lot, unless it's having a lot of ice, and it's because the coldness is actually coating part of the tongue. You're numbing the tongue so you don't taste that horrible flavor. It's not because the flavor magically improved. There's actually some science going behind it. And the same thing that you can see within other drinks. Within red wine is the best example. If you chill red wine beyond a certain temperature, and I believe it's 72 degrees, red wine doesn't taste like red wine. It tastes like wine, but there's no natural presence of it. So again, be careful when you're seeing some of the G Fuel review videos, or like if you don't like a flavor, and then some people magically likes it because they add ice. It's because it's super cold and it's hiding the imperfections. I just want to let you guys know I'm not dishing on somebody else's YouTube video, but I realized that a lot of people were saying that colder G Fuel was better. Some people just like cold G Fuel as well, so there's also that going behind it. But I felt like it did need to be addressed because there is science going on behind everything as well. Tropical Rain was not one of my favorite flavors, but adding about like double the ice to it and made it better. It tasted like Tropical Rain, but it did, I guess, dilute the excess sugar. But that's a story for another day. Thanks for tuning in. As you can see right here, we have the latest G Fuel review. This is the whole series right here, and then you can subscribe at this very moment.